Hey guys, it's Kara. If you watched my last video, I did a review of the Mountainsmith Zerk 25, and I said I was going to pit this pack against the Gossamer Gear Loris 25 to see which one was going to be the perfect kind of do-it-all pack for me for long day hikes, for ultralight overnights and weekend trips, and also for travel. And this video is not going to go the way I thought it would, because I thought the competition between these two packs was going to be a lot closer. But if you notice, the tags are still on this pack because it is going back to Gossamer Gear. And that is because the shoulder straps on this pack are the most uncomfortable shoulder straps of any pack I have ever used. And in the last 7 years, between backpacking packs and day packs, I've probably gone through 40 plus packs, and I have never had so much trouble with the shoulder straps as I did with this. So I loaded this up with 5 pounds. I loaded it up with 20 pounds. I walked and jogged around the inside of the house. I took it outside and went walking, jogging. I cannot get these to be comfortable. And part of it is because they're really wide, which I thought would make them more comfortable, but they're so wide up where they're sewn that they kind of rub on the side of my neck if I have the sternum strap adjusted the way I need it to be. And they're just this really hard, crinkly foam that doesn't really have a lot of give. So I'm sure if you have this pack for a month and you take it out on a ton of hikes, it'll eventually break down the foam and it'll fit the way you need it to fit. But for me, that kind of killed it for this pack. And I'm really disappointed because Gossamer Gear makes awesome packs, and this kind of had a lot of the features that I really like about this one, and some things it definitely did a lot better. So I'm not saying it's a terrible pack at all. It just sucks for me. So I still kind of want to do the video. I really thought there was going to be a lot more back and forth, but there are some things that this pack does much better than that one. So the first thing is the design of the lid. Now, if you watch my last video, this lid, when the pack is not full, kind of sucks because it is shaped and it's got this elastic, but if the pack isn't full, it kind of slides over. And if it were to be raining, especially if it was pouring, and you didn't notice that the lid slid over, you could get water into the pack because it's just a cinch cord on the top. So this pack has a 2-person quilt in it, so it's pretty full. Not so bad now. But if this pack is not full, the lid doesn't always stay where it's supposed to. Gossamer Gear's lid, since it is flat and it has these 2 different buckles on it, falls flat forward. It's wide enough that it covers everything. So this lid design is 100 times better. So you have a pocket here. This one also has a pocket on the back. But you have these 2 clips that really kind of keep it in place, and because it's just kind of flat and floppy, it really does cover the whole top of the pack. So the lid on this, way better than the lid design on that. So that is a win for Gossamer Gear. The other thing that's a little bit better about this is the price. This pack is $135 on Gossamer Gear. The Mountainsmith Zerk is $200. Now, if you go on nwild.com and sign up for their insider program, you get 20% off. So it brings the price down to $160. I think if you get it on Backcountry, it's 15%. So brings it down to $170. Still considerably more expensive than this pack. So if you're on a tight budget, this is definitely the winner out of the 2. And the other thing that I like better on this than on the Mountainsmith pack is the back. So you have a removable sit pad, which is perfect if you're taking this for day hikes. You could pull the pad out and have something to sit on when you take a break. It's pretty comfortable. It's a little bit breathable, and it has this nice kind of sleeve made out of Lycra that if this gets wet, this should dry pretty quickly. And you can also take this sit pad out if you have a closed cell foam sleeping pad, and you could put that in there in place of the sit pad that comes with it. They also have a different kind of upgraded sit pad that you could put in if you'd rather have that than this kind of hard foam. But it also gives a decent amount of rigidity to the pack, especially considering how thin the foam is. Now with the Zerk 25, you have this kind of soft material here, which I'm sure is gonna absorb some water. So if it's raining, or even if you're sweating a lot, I think this is gonna absorb much more water than that one, and it's probably gonna be a pain to dry. But there's a thin piece of foam inside of here that is sewn in that you cannot remove. So the back of this is comfortable and it has a little bit of rigidity, but the back panel on the Gossamer gear pad with that removable sit pad is much better. And honestly, I think that's where the wins for that one kind of end, for me at least. When it comes to durability, Gossamer gear uses a 70 denier recycled nylon for their material, and Mountainsmith uses a 210 denier recycled ripstop. So this pack is considerably more durable than Gossamer gear, so that's a win. Even this woven mesh is more durable than the mesh here. The other thing is, I think overall features, this pack wins. It's got the integrated daisy chain. It comes with shock cord that you can kind of put however you want. The dual ice axe loops. It's got the double side pockets, so you have a regular water bottle pocket, and then you have this outside pocket for snacks or, you know, water filters, whatever. And then with the running style straps, you have 2 pockets on each side. So you also have a lid pocket and you have another mesh pocket underneath the lid. So feature-wise, this one definitely wins. And as I said, comfort-wise, this is the winner by far. Even though these straps are very minimally padded, they are very comfortable because they are so wide and they are styled like a running style vest. They really hug your torso and they take a lot of the weight off of your shoulders, especially if you use the 1.5 inch webbing belt. And I think the other thing too, where this wins, the other reason, this comes with a belt. Now it's not padded, it has no pockets. You shouldn't really need pockets with all of these, but the belt comes with it. If you want the fast belt for the Gossamer gear pack, I believe it is $21, and it just clips on here, or if you have another kind of different company that you want to use, you can get a belt for this. The other thing is they have something for your trekking poles, I guess, but there's really no places to run any shock cord if you want to put anything on the front. There's just really no attachment points for that. So, like I said, I was really disappointed in Gossamer gear because I really thought that this pack could overtake this one and kind of be a lot closer competition-wise. So, if you have this pack and you love it, please let me know. Also, if you have this pack or you've tried it and you hate the shoulder straps, please let me know it's not just me, because I really wanted to love this, and I really just can't believe how uncomfortable these straps are. Also, if you have the Zerk and you love it or hate it, let me know. If you have a pack that beats out both of these and you think it is way, way, way better, please let me know that, because I definitely want to test something else out. I want to give this some more competition to see what else is out there that could possibly be better and more featured and more comfortable than this. So if you have any suggestions, I'm always open to that. Questions, comments, concerns, please leave them below. Thanks for watching.